All right, so we are doing something brand new on this channel. This is something I have never done before. I am going to actually go back and review comments from an interview I was on a different channel. Specifically today, I want to give a shout out to the department, specifically the creator and host Omar El Tarkari. He was nice enough to have me on his channel. He put out a video that said over 40 question mark. How to build a personal brand? Start now. That particular video has already been seen 135,000 times. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. It was great to see that the message was well received. It's got 4,700 likes, which is pretty amazing. But most importantly, it had 605 comments. If you go through the comments on that video, you will undoubtedly see Gen Xers, folks over 50, and even folks over 60 giving it a shot, doing the work. So I went ahead, I captured 10 of the comments so that you and I could talk about it, you and I could think about it. And again, I've never done this in the evening before. Generally, I do a financial news show at 7:30. But I was so intrigued by all of the wonderful comments, most of them being very, very positive. So here's an example. Here's the first one that I noted. You'll note that I wrote 2 of them down, and then the last 8 I took pictures of. So I'll just read them off my phone. But here's the first one. It's from Human Being 1065. So Human Being 1065. This is the comment, and then I will go ahead and give my thoughts on it. Comment. Plan to start at 65. Look at you. That is awesome. However, it says, plan to start at 65, but have nothing to share except the lessons I've learned at the School of Hard Knocks. I have not figured out what the framework is for that. So I have a couple of thoughts about this comment. Actually, I guess I have 3 that I'll break down. First and foremost, love it. Just love it. 65 years old, looking to get uncomfortable, looking to get out there in the world and share your story, share your history, share your experience. You have 65 years of experience to play with. And the fact that you have, quote unquote, nothing to share except the School of Hard Knocks, I don't know who you are, Human Being 1065, but that is all we need to hear about. We don't need fancy degrees. We don't need Harvard, Yale, Ivy League. We don't need, senior VP of this or that. We just need to share the School of the Hard Knocks. It is the greatest teacher. And again, some of the things that you may have experienced certainly weren't fun, certainly weren't pleasant. But you know what? At 65, you are through it. You are stronger for it. You have likely the scars and the stories, whether the scars are physical or emotional, it doesn't matter. You are past it. And by sharing just that, not only will you help others, but you will probably help yourself. One of the things that you will see if you start a channel late in life is simply by recording content, talking to the camera, holding an idea, it's amazing how much better you feel. You get to drop the baggage. You get to leave it where it's at instead of carry it on your back. And then the last thing, I have not figured out at what framework. Let me say it again. Sorry. I have not figured out what the framework is for that. There's so many ways you can go with this. First and foremost, like most things I would say, is don't overthink it. I think it's very simple. I think video number 1, introduce yourself. Hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm 65 years old. I've been through a lot. Here are the 5 things that really are part of my journey. Here are 5 funny things that happened during my life. These are the things that I've seen, done, and experienced. These are the things, frankly, don't do, right? You could take it lots of directions. You could take it in, hey, the do's and don'ts. You could take it in, hey, if you're going through this, let me tell you, what it might be. There's just so many things that you could do. Also, second, framework. Man, there's so many things that come to mind. You know what would be really cool, right? If you were 65, man, this could be fun. So there's the layup, right? The layup is go commiserate with other 65 and 7-year-olds. But I wouldn't do that, actually. You know what? I would challenge you. If I was doing this at 65, I might. You know what I would probably do? I would try to find a Gen Z, somebody that's 20 to 25. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would go find a Gen Z, 20 to 25, and I would do a weekly show together. And both of you bring a topic, right? Both of you bring an experience. Both of you bring something. And frankly, can you imagine a 20-year-old and a 65-year-old respectfully having a conversation about money, about family, about technology, about sports, about politics? Man, if I was human being 1065 and I was thinking about this, I would seriously think about trying to find a Gen Z. And it could be family. It could be a cousin, an aunt, and a grandbaby. I mean, I don't know. It could be someone in your family. I think that would be great to do. So again, don't overthink it. Have fun with it. Just get started. Again, I think too many people overthink it and want it to be perfect. So that's my first answer, my first comment to human being 1065. Let's get to number 2. This one is from Cypress Kill. It says, I'm 49 and I've been toying with starting a channel for years. Well, let's stop toying. Let's start doing. Again, I think too many people like the idea. Oh, I create content. Oh, I do this. You know what? Put up or shut up. Record a video. Shoot. Do what I'm doing right now. You really want to go all out and break the barrier? Go live. Woohoo! That'll freak you out. Go live. Talk about something, right? Introduce yourself. Tell your story. At 49 years old, and frankly, like the first comment, at 65, you have something to say. What I would tell anybody starting a YouTube channel over 40 is I see 3 things that you could do. There are 3 avenues that you could do. 1, you probably have a hobby or a passion or a thing that you have loved for multiple decades. If you have that, like if you were into Star Wars or comic books or Cabbage Patch Kids or making jam or yarn or whatever it is, there's a channel waiting for it. If you have 20 years of experience in love, you have seen an evolution. You've seen stuff come and go. You've seen hacks and you've seen great jokes. So that's number 1. If you have something you've loved for 20 years, go for it. Number 2, you may have experienced some hardship and struggle. If you go ahead and watch that video or you look at the comments in Omar El Takari, The Department, again, the video is titled Over 40, How to Build a Personal Brand. You can look through the comments and there's some hard stories in there, right? There was one young lady who talked about losing a child. Can you imagine? Can you imagine losing a child? I can't imagine the pain. But if you were brave enough to bottle that up, create a channel around it, put it out there, you know how many folks that you could help? You've been through divorce. You've been injured. You've gone through cancer. One of the guys that watched the video, DH, shout out DH if he ever sees this, is a friend of mine. And he survived cancer. He was diagnosed with cancer at 22 or 23. And that's a whole mind fuck, right? Can you imagine being, and oh, by the way, he's an athlete. This guy's in amazing shape. Struck down by the big C at 23. I mean, talk about a punch in the face. But there's a story there. He went through the chemo. He's been through it. He can help people. So that's avenue number 2, right? So number 1's hobby, love, or passion. Number 2 is, I've really been through something. And then there's the third one. The third one is you are trying to enter a new season, a new life. Maybe it's a weight loss journey. Maybe it's a wealth journey. Maybe it's a new career. Maybe it's, hey, I'm 65 and learning AI. I don't know what it is. But if you're willing to get out there and get uncomfortable and document your story, amazing. So again, you've been toying with this. Is question number 2 from Cypress Kill. I'm 49 and have been toying with starting a YouTube channel. Stop toying. Do it. Go live. Introduce yourself. And again, the last thing I would tell you is you don't have to be perfect. If you go back on my channel now, which has got like 14,000 videos. Yes, I am that guy, 14,000 videos. You can look at the first 1,000 or so. I was all over the place. I had no idea what I was doing. But you know what? Didn't care. Push play, push record, post it, move on, get better, get 1% better every day, interact with the audience, and good things happen. All right, so now I'm going to have to go to my phone because I didn't want to keep writing these out. So number 3 is from Divinely Tiffany. Divinely Tiffany. Just got started a month ago. I lost my mother and sister. I am very sorry that happened to you. Both in 2022. Man, this is some hard stuff. And gained a child, my sister's only child, my niece. Going through this experience turned my life upside down. I couldn't imagine. And transformed my life tremendously for the good. That is awesome. Love that. I felt guided to share my story, my journey of healing. Watching this video inspired me and gave me the courage to keep going. Thank you for sharing. So first and foremost, Divinely Tiffany, you are very welcome. That video and the story was put out there for just folks like you. First off, I'm sorry it happened to you. Congratulations for taking over care for your niece. Again, you didn't have to do it, but it's wonderful that you did. And again, that's avenue number 2. Remember my 3 avenues? What, something you love, hardship, 3, document a new story. Divinely Tiffany, you have it. There are people going through this right now. And just by knowing there's somebody out there that's also going through it, very helpful. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm telling you what you're going through is valuable and will help people. All right. Number 4 from She Deserves 365. She Deserves 365. Must be overthinking this stuff as usual. Don't beat yourself up. None of that. Lots of people do it. I would say most people do it. So congrats for recognizing it, but please don't beat yourself up. It's not worth it. So again, starting over. Must be overthinking this stuff as usual. I've been putting my channel together with working on a channel picture. I'ma just pick up the camera and just share. Getting behind the camera is my hardest part. I would actually tweak that because maybe I just want to make sure the image is right. I think what she meant to say is getting in front of the camera is the hardest part, meaning getting on camera, going out live, putting yourself there. And again, everybody's there. Let me tell you a couple of truths about being on YouTube, going live, having a camera posted at you, starting a channel. She Deserves 365. Let me say this. It'll sound mean, but it's met with love. No one is going to watch your first 50 videos. No one is going to watch your first 50 videos. So get out of your head. Start practicing, start doing, start posting, and you will get incrementally better every time. Don't overthink it. Don't be perfect. I don't like scripting. Like, how did I prepare for this? I got the list of 10, and here we go. I didn't create a script and the answers and all of this. That would have taken me days and not been helpful. It is better that it just flows. But again, don't beat yourself up. Oh, I was supposed to post today, but I didn't because I was sick and the cat and the dog and the car and the blah, 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 blah. Hey, life happens. Post tomorrow. I definitely recommend having a structure that you do everything you can. But hey, if you miss, you miss. And the other thing I would tell you is stop working on your channel picture. I don't think you will really know what your channel is about for a year. So don't sweat it, right? It'll take multiple videos. You may know what you want to talk about, but your audience may point you in a different direction. So, stop working on the channel picture. That's a cop out. That's an excuse. Just turn on the camera, say what you want to say, respond to any comments that come through, thank the audience, be respectful. And, in 20 and 30 videos, you'll be better. You will have less ums and ahs and all of that. And you will feel better. I can tell you, being over 40 and getting started on a channel, it's amazing. It's amazing to understand that you have a voice, you have a story, that there are people listening, the people that are being helped by it, people you're interacting with, and frankly, brand new friendships will come out of this. All right, number 5. We'll go through number 5, and then I'll see if you guys have any questions. Number 5 is from, I'm going to say, Ava Annika. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these right. No disrespect if I didn't. This is so inspirational. At this point in life, I'm learning how important consistency is. Amen to that. It's my superpower. I didn't know it was my superpower, but it is. So it is all about consistency, especially when you're starting something new. But I digress. The time goes by anyway. It's better to be several thousand unwatched videos at an age of 50, 60, or 70 than starting over and over and over and not gaining any headway. It all builds on itself. Lots of wisdom there. Again, if you were going to start a new channel, figure out what you want to do, but get on schedule. Tell your audience, you're going to get a brand new video from me noon on Thursday, and you'll get another one Monday at 9. I don't know what your schedule is, but declare it, tell them, stick with it. Second, stop editing your videos. Too many of you are going for perfection. If you watch my channel, 14,000 videos, they're not edited. Mistakes and all, dog barks and all. In fact, in one of my early videos, one of the first 500 videos, the guy that I was interviewing had a surprise visit from UPS or FedEx or the postman. I forget what happened. But you know what? He got up, he walked out, he did what he had to do, signed for the package or whatever. It felt like 3 minutes, but it was probably 30 seconds. And I just waited. And that is on video. Didn't even take it out because, frankly, I am not editing my videos. It's okay. Now, if you have the ability to cut out the 30 seconds of airspace, go ahead. But I don't. And frankly, didn't bother me at all. Thought it was a wonderful conversation. So I posted the video as is. It happens. It's okay. The audience will respect it. They appreciate the authenticity, I believe. So let me see if I have anything else. Yeah. And again, I think there's a country song that says, if you're going through hell, keep going. I could not fathom starting a YouTube channel, getting 10, 15, 20 videos deep, and then starting over. 10, 15 videos deep, starting over. Oh my Lord. That would be bad. That would be very, very bad. Just keep going. Keep on schedule. Keep moving forward. Find collaborators. Find people that you can interview. Find other people with like interest. And just move forward. We're not chasing perfection. We are chasing 1% better. So I have 5 more I want to go through, but hey, let's see who's here with me today. I don't normally do all of this at live evening. Hey, Kyle, Rich, Manuel. Oh, where'd it go? Where's the comments? StreamYard. I think there was actually a question from someone. Let me go see. Manuel, what do you do when your tenant turns into a squatter and has 3 dogs in your house? Don't know what to do. Thought about flooding. Well, don't do anything that's going to put your butt in jail. That is crazy. You file the eviction paperwork. You post a notice to perform. They don't. You do an eviction. This is part of being a landlord. And if you know my story at all, that was story of tenant number one. Moved a tenant in. They never paid rent. $1,000 in attorney fees. 3 missed months. And oh, by the way, the cherry on top, $15,000 in repairs. Welcome to being a landlord. It certainly happened to me. Yeah, I don't think there were any notifications sent on this one. I just felt like talking about Omar's video because I was so inspired by all the questions and comments. Yep, late night chat. Way past my bedtime. Hey, Dan. Sorry about that, man. I just had to get this off my chest. Yes. Oh, retiring at 45. Shout out you. Good for you. All right. Very, very cool, man. You guys are awesome. All right, let's keep going. I want to get through these next 5 and we'll call it a day. So the next one is from, who's the next one from? Did I go too far? She deserves, oh, Eva, right? Yeah. Nope, not that one. I forgot one. Oh, well, here we go. Cooking with Alpha Dior. I am 46 and took a leap of faith and just started. Good for you. Congratulations. You did the hardest part. Don't worry if no one is watching right away. Just grab your phone and begin doing what you love and record it. Talking to the camera also can be therapeutic. Cooking with Alpha Dior, you are so right. You are so right on all fronts. Your comment is full of wisdom that I would hope others have. Again, Gen X, shout out the Gen Xers. 46, leap of faith, just start. Perfect. Don't overthink it. Don't chase perfection. Pick up the phone and go. And you're absolutely right. It's funny. Anytime, like this video. This video is a great example. I was reading Omar's comments. I was responding to them on his channel. And I'm like, man, this video really hit. So I went through, found 10 comments, and I'm like, I'm just going to go talk to the folks. And it's going to make me feel better, right? Because those comments are on Omar's channel, which he's an amazing individual. Shout out Omar, 100,000 subs. Love the guy. Maybe someday he and I will go golfing. See if he watches this video and see if he invites me golfing. But yeah, it's so therapeutic. It helps me give peace to myself. That my brain just works on a problem, but sometimes talking to the camera, talking with you, seeing how you respond is awesome. So I think you are absolutely right. All right. Design, build, style. That's a great, what do you call those? Names, handles? I don't know. Design, build, style. I am 44 with the goal of 2025 to get monetized. I think that's still 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. I think, not sure. Maybe it changed. I love to explain and teach people, and I'm excited to share what I know. People over 40 need to represent on YouTube. I say we take over. I agree with that. I think there's a lot of pretenders. There's a lot of 19-year-old life coaches. 19, life coach. Really? Really? Are we really doing that? You ain't been through you're still in diapers. You're still a baby, right? No disrespect, but you know what I mean. They ain't been through much yet. 44, been through some stuff, done some stuff, tried some stuff, failed at stuff, did some good at stuff. Share, dominate. Again, I think Gen X and frankly baby boomers, if you've got the passion, I think YouTube is the spot, right? On YouTube, you really get to know the person. It's not a 60-second highly edited dance routine. It's not visual, right? It's not all about the pomp and circumstance. You're going to get to know the creator. If you like what they're talking about, if you have an interest in their story or an interest in their subject, you're going to give them a shot. And you're going to really give them a shot. You're not just going to do swipe left, swipe right. This is not a online dating nonsense. On YouTube, you really have the ability to put your heart your passion, your interest out there. So I agree with design, build, style. Just go. All right, next up, this one I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce very well. Raniki, oh, that's not right. Rani Isek, 1289. That's certainly not right, but I gave it an honest effort. My apologies. Here we go. So needed to hear this today. Turned 40 a couple of months ago, and I'm terrified to start. I posted a couple of vids and then got discouraged due to little to no views. So instead of embarrassing myself by mispronouncing the name again, just know that I mean this for you. Do you know who Jimmy is? You may not know who Jimmy is, but do you know who Mr. Beast is? There's a good chance if you're on YouTube, you know who Mr. Beast is. Largest channel on YouTube, right? And he's been interviewed several times about how he got started way back when, before he was Mr. Beast, when he was just Jimmy. He was probably Jim, but now he's Jimmy. I wonder if he was ever Jim. He was probably always Jimmy. I digress. He talked about those first videos. 3 views, 5 views, 11 views. Everyone goes through it. And like that country song says, if you're going through hell, keep going. If Mr. Beast, the legend himself, suffered, why do you think you're not? In fact, not only why not, I would go one step further. Everyone watching this, everyone who has interest over 40 starting a channel, plan for it. Plan for no video of your first 50 getting more than 20 views. And still do it. Because once you start building a library, you start learning the skills, you start learning titles and thumbnails and lighting and sound, and you just get better. When you get to that 51st or that 52nd or that 63rd video, what will happen is there will be people that go back and watch your older videos. It will happen. It's a library. The book is still on the shelf, and someone is going to check it out. So again, please plan for plan for less than 20 people watching your first 50 videos. And still, I want you to get started. In fact, I'm just this crazy individual. If it were me, I would try to create the first 50 videos as fast as possible. I'm an idiot. What I would do is I'd create 1 video a day. So within 2 months, I am out of the first 50. Now we can start talking. Some of you are like, no, I'm going to post 1 video a week. Well, you know what? You're going to be doing that for a year. So again, if you have the backbone, the chutzpah to keep going after a year, by all means, go nuts. I would tell you it's probably better to go faster and get through the first 50. All right, I think I got one more because I think for some reason I lost one, but that's okay. Here we go. This one's from, I'm going to say Keela 3602. Keela 3602. You can chase money or impact. I love that clarity. I'm definitely focused on impact. Knowing the money will come. I am 50 plus and about to relaunch my YouTube page. Thanks for this episode. I am constantly reminded. In fact, Brian Adamson, one of my guests today, he and I had a conversation about toxic people. And in that conversation, we started talking about toxic YouTube channels, creators, right? I don't know if you guys know this, but if you want to grow fast on YouTube, create a channel that is 100% doom, like the world is ending, the stocks are crashing, real estate's this, real estate's that, blah, 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 you will do really, really well. You will grow fast. You will get monetized fast. There are, unfortunately, lots of people that like to be fed poison because the poison gives them permission to do nothing. Why would you take a risk in the stock market or real estate or relationships or this or that if you are constantly being fed poison? You will stay trapped in your mom's basement. You will stay trapped in your own circle of doom, and you won't take any risks. You won't get uncomfortable. You won't move forward. There's another side. Instead of chasing speed, and speed equals doom, fear, crash, just think about all the newspapers. If it bleeds, it leads. You've heard that undoubtedly. So again, there are channels, 500,000, 200,000, 100,000 in my space that grew way faster than me. They have more followers, more views, make more money in any day, week, or month than I could even think about. But you know what? They are living in a toxic environment. Not only are they toxic because they talk about fear and doom all day, but you really want to have a treat? Go to one of these channels, like go to a doomer, fear mongerer, look at their thumbnails, find one of their videos with 100,000 views, and then go look at the comments. The comments they're either hilarious or you feel sad for the human race. I mean, it's you're either you look at them and you laugh out loud because people are so stupid, or you're like, oh, I feel bad for you. Are you okay? Did somebody hurt you? But again, think about being a content creator, and that's what you deal with all day. I couldn't imagine. However, if you chase impact, some of the stuff you chase impact could be bad, could be negative, right? But it's not everything. And oh, by the way, one of the things at least in investing, where there is negativity, where there is a crash, there's opportunity. Like one of the things you will see me talk about on my channel, and I truly believe, I think we are going to have the largest collapse in real estate values of my investing career. Notice I didn't say homes or housing. I said real estate. I believe there is a part of the real estate market called Class B and Class C multifamily that will crash 50%. And oh, by the way, I'm not only on record with that call, I'm on record with telling you exactly what I plan to do. And that is I'm going to scoop up assets and double, triple, or quadruple my portfolio. So yeah, it is fine to talk about a real estate crash of 50% as long as you are very, very clear, Class B, Class C, multifamily, and you are reminding people that you're watching how to take advantage of the opportunity. Where there is great pain, there is great opportunity. Never forget that. So again, yeah, if you have the time, I do recommend going to one of those Doomers or Crash Bros channels, picking a video and looking at the comments. Can you imagine living in that world every day? It'd be exhausting. So again, I strongly suggest chasing impact. I have chased impact since day one. And I didn't even know money would follow. I created this channel. I was already financially free. I already had enough to do what I wanted to do every day. But this channel, which started in 2018, has now helped produce top-line revenue of about $1.25 million. $1.25 million. And let's be clear, I have no idea what I'm doing. No team, no marketing, no nothing. YouTube channel, book, course, some events, now a wonderful school community. But everything I do is impact. I chase impact. I'm trying to help more people. I'm trying to build a platform that we all move forward together. So again, I strongly suggest, especially if you're a Gen X or a baby boomer, I am hoping you don't need the money. At least you don't need the money today. So don't take the easy route. Go chase impact. Go help others be better. Go help others grow. And then money will follow. And the money will be amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's wild what happens. But don't make money the thing, because if money's the thing, you're going to just chase clicks. You're going to chase fear, and trust me, that will get exhausting. All right, let's see what people have to say, and we will call it a day. I just wanted to get this out, see what's what. Look at this. I was thinking about this over the weekend, and then this video shows up. I like it. Oh, taking sunset videos? Go for it. Yeah, again, I have no idea what it's how to take sunset videos, but I got to imagine there's filters and this and that and how-tos and editing. And again, there's a lot of people that would love to take better sunset pictures, myself included. So go create a channel. And then, oh, by the way, that would probably allow you to spawn off and do, sunset pictures still, sunset pictures moving. Yeah, there's lots of things you could do. Unrelated video, but I'd love to see you and Alex Hermosi chat. Been super focused on helping people with mindset. Yeah, if Alex Hermosi would be a fun guy to talk to. He's in Vegas too, so maybe someday. I know some people that know him, but I've never asked. Where do you think the best deals are, not geographically, but type, assume mortgage, commercial, large family, single family, house hacking? So again, I think if you're in residential, it's definitely house hacking. I think house hacking is the cheat code to wealth. I think if you have the vision and network, the best opportunities will be Class B and Class C multifamily. The only unfortunate part about Class B and Class C is they're not trading yet. There's no price discovery. So we're early. So do your work, lay your groundwork, network like a madman. I think late 25 or early 26. So it's coming. It's a mathematical certainty that Class B, if Class A has a 30% discount, Class B will have a 40 or 50% discount. It's a mathematical certainty. So again, that's where I would look. Or that's what I am doing, actually. It's not where I'd look. That's what I'm doing. See what else you guys have to say. Oh, look at that. I got a super chat. Thank you for that, Chester. You're awesome. When you hesitate or don't feel like it, just do it. Amen to that. Nike slogan for the win. Yeah. The more you do it, the hesitation goes away. Again, as I've shown here, hopefully going live, because I do it every day, is a no-brainer. Put in a title, hit go live, rock and roll. Again, I do want to shout out Omar El Takari, the department. Over 100,000 subs. Just did that in the last week, so good for him. Check him out. He does awesome job, long form content, crispy videos. Good friend of mine. He'll be at my event in July. Where did July come from? He'll be at my event in February in Vegas, February 15th and 16th. He is one of the speakers. And again, I don't know. This video is very different than my normal channel. Again, I wanted to go into Omar's video, which has 135,000 views, 4,700 likes, 605 comments. So clearly that video resonated. And I just took what turns out to be 9 comments. I had planned to do 10, but I lost one somewhere. So oops. We'll try to do better next time. Folks, I hope to see you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. live for the daily financial news. We will be back at it. Omar, if you ever see this, buddy, thank you so much for what you do. The department is the bomb. Take care, everyone. Have fun. Have a great evening. Later.